The Mousetrap. We're in the shit now. So in this year, everyone knows that Mickey Mouse went public domain, and the first thing that happened when that happened was a trailer for a terrible horror movie about Mickey Mouse from Steamboat Willie. And it was originally called Mickey's Mousetrap, but then it was changed because they didn't want to mess with any trademarks. And yeah, Steamboat Willie, well, it's not scary, but this film's going to pretend that it is, for some reason. Well, actually, the real reason is that a movie called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey made a lot of money based on this, also the same premise of a public domain character going into horror, so that's why they made this. Anyway, there's a Mickey Mouse mask that his manager of the place owns, and he gets to talk to him at one point when he watches Steamboat Willie for like 5 seconds, and then he gets possessed by the mask. I think. They don't ever establish it again. It's just a dude wearing a Mickey Mouse mask that looks like shit. Also, for some reason, his beard sticks out of it all the time. Well, most of the time. It looks like so stupid. So it's Mickey Mouse in a hockey uniform. Wow, how scary. I don't even think a little kid would be scared by this movie. This movie is like, oh, we're a comedy, but it's not really a comedy. It's trying to be serious, but also fails miserably. But the film is so stupid that I end up actually enjoying it because it's so dumb, and everything it does is just so funny in the worst way possible. So the movie takes place in a indoor Chuck E. Cheese environment arcade, Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, which is obviously what they're probably going for. But it's also advertisement for the actual place in Canada because they showcase all the attractions you can do here at Fun Haven. Yeah, you want to go to Fun Haven? Well, I can't go there because I don't live in Canada. Anyway, there's a Mickey Mouse mask that his manager of the place owns, and he gets to talk to him at one point when he watches Steamboat Willie for like 5 seconds, and then he gets possessed by the mask. I think. They don't ever establish it again.
You wanna see me?
Yeah, so the mask talks occasionally. He doesn't often do it. Here, this one scene, he's like, wow, this mask is cool, I'm gonna wear it. It's obviously this is the guy he was wearing it the whole time, and not just some random Mickey deity or whatever the hell they're trying to purvey. So what special powers does this guy get when he's possessed by Mickey Mouse mask? Well, he can teleport, and yeah, that's it. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Like, Mickey Mouse has never teleported from the last time I checked. I mean, what the fuck? He wasn't in Portal. I don't know why this is an ability he has, but oh well. And yeah, it looks as stupid as it does. I mean, seriously, this is not even a good fucking Mickey mask. And the movie's like, well, that's original vintage mask. No, it isn't. Don't fucking lie. They made this shitty up mask for the fucking film. So this one girl named Alex has to work late at her work because there's people renting it out. But it turns out, the people renting it out were her friends are celebrating her birthday, even though it's not her birthday. And it's like, it's early, and they describe how early it is. Like, I don't fucking care how early it is. Let's get on to the plot. So yeah, these are all the people who are going to get killed, and don't care about remembering their names, because only like a couple of them are noteworthy, like at all. There's the nerdy guy who thinks Alex is hot as shit, and so does everybody else for some reason. She's okay, I guess, but this is not a girl that everyone would simp over. She's so bland. Like, what the fuck? I get the nerdy guy, but everyone else? Even the hot goth girl's like, yeah, I would fuck her too. Like, how come no one wants to fuck the goth girl? She's hot as shit. Oh yeah, there's a dumb framing device for some reason, for filler, by the way. They have this girl talking to jail cell about this whole event, as if it's important at all. It just fucking filler. It just repeats the same thing we've already seen. So wait, this happened? That sounds dumb. Well, it did happen, bitch, and that's it. What's the point of these scenes? And the character in the actual plot does nothing that she tells. She's like, okay, hi, and then she goes to a laser tag arena and just stays there the rest of the movie. Like, how do you know this happened? Well, I was in laser tag the whole time, and I just heard about it. Like, okay, what's the point of the cop scene? I don't get it! So some of her other friends, I guess, I don't know if they're friends or not. This guy has all these tattoos. He's supposed to be in college or high school, I don't know. Anyway, he decides, like, what's a perfect place to have sex? How about the kids' jungle gym? Yeah, that's hot! Also, imagine having sex in here when everyone else is there. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? I know that these are supposed to be dumb teens, but, like, geez Louise, like, it's not even private. And I know it's not private because Mickey finds them and he's gonna kill them or just run at them. We don't even see what happens to them. Lame. But, this sounds like a cheesy 90s movie, because the cops say. Like, do we need to go back to this? It cuts back to these cops interrogating this goth girl for, like, most of the film, and they don't say anything interesting. It's what really brings the film down more than anything. The rest of it is a cheesy horror movie, but this is just so dumb. Early on, there's a really cringy scene where they steal line for line the lines from Scream, where the guy's like, he said, don't go alone, I'll be back, and that's something you don't say if this is a horror movie. Like, yeah, Screenwriter, I never heard that before at all. Like, come on, Scream came out 30 years ago at this point. Like, geez Louise, like, if we don't know that, like, come on. So the nerdy guy's like, hey, I got some candy for you. I like you a lot. And she's like, well, ask me out then. What about the other guy? Well, fuck him. He's a doofus. I don't like him. So, okay. I guess the guy doesn't really have competition because the other guy's just like, man, you got a tight body. I want to have sex with you. And yeah, that's totally going to win the girl over. I guess he realized that he'd failed miserably, so he had to call his hockey buddies to go attack him, I guess. Which that's a subplot in this movie. So yeah, these hockey guys are in a bar. I guess these guys are college students, but they act like they're high schoolers. But yeah, for some reason there's one scene where like they're in a bar like right next to the arcade, even though obviously this is not basically the exterior shot of the arcade. And then Mickey Mouse is there randomly. He's like, I'm gonna kill these guys. Why did Mickey come to this bar in the first place? Isn't he worried about the kids inside the arcade? But no, he wants to mess the... What the fuck? This makes no sense. This is just here to show, oh wait, Mickey needs to have a higher kill count, so we'll just kill some random hockey guys. And he does this by showing his karate skills. Like, wow, that looks really painful. He doesn't even touch them. Now, did they actually die here, or just, like, whip them a little bit? And they're like, oh my god, you're scary. That wasn't scary at all. That does lead to one of my favorite scenes. There's an indoor ride here, and Mickey's like, I'm gonna turn this ride on, motherfucker! And the guy, I guess, is high, even though he was asleep. Does that carry over? I don't know. I took a gummy, but I never fell asleep with it. So he's like, wait, turn it off! I'm high! It's too dizzying! It's as stupid as it sounds. Honestly, this is my favorite scene of the movie, because I like when characters just fuck other characters in horror movies. Like, this is just so stupid. Like, it's not even a thrilly ride. Like, I can do this ride, dude. Come on. I know he's high. Who fucking gives a shit, man? What the hell? There's also a dumb subplot where they don't have phones, because earlier, like, hey, put all the phones in the bag, because we shouldn't be on the phone. Like, what the fuck? That's such a stupid way to get rid of the characters' phones, because Mickey steals them later on, but, like, what was the point of that? Like, come on. Have a better excuse than that. By the way, these are pretty much the main three characters. Blonde girl, nerd guy, and Alex. And the reason the blonde girl looks like she's wearing a nightgown the whole time, is that what kids wear nowadays? Is that what the kids my age are wearing? Because I don't get it. Oh yeah, there's the goth girl who got hit in the ankle, I guess. And Mickey's on the other side of the glass because he can teleport, remember? I don't know why this is an ability he has. It's like he can teleport, but only when the lights are off. Okay. You think with the Disney cartoons and the fact there's a recognizable character that do something to the lore, like all the tape was possessed by a kid who died in 1928 and something like that, but no, it's just nothing. They give you nothing. Come on, people, I can write a better script than this. Back in the day, there's a big Mickey Mouse fan named like Ronnie or something like that, and he loved Mickey, and he was a big fan of Mickey, and he died in a theater watching the Steamboat Willie, and now he's possessed the tape, and now he's going back and killing other kids because they are having fun, and he doesn't. And that's stupid, but hey, it's better than this film gave us. So even though early on we don't see Mickey kill people, later on he does kill people, this time with a knife, a CG knife to be exact. But hey, at least it's something. It's not a lot, but you know, Mickey, he did a little bit of damage. Man, they really should have used the Keyblade, but I guess they always copyrighted, so you know. Speaking of which, Mickey was scarier in Kingdom Hearts. This image of Mickey standing there menacingly in Kingdom Hearts 2 is scarier than anything in the horror movie about Mickey. That's sad. So, is Mickey unstoppable? Well, no he isn't, because Mickey has one weakness. And what is it? Well, it's strobe lights, of course, yeah. I guess Mickey has epilepsy. Just keep in mind, this whole time we go back to the jail cell for every scene. Like, wait, how did you know this? Because I was told it. And how did they tell you? Go ask them. Like, wow, this is in the film! So they hold Mickey down, who, by the way, is played by the writer of the film, who is so happy they get to play Mickey. This is his crowning achievement, and good for you, dude. Make sure to keep your beard on your mask next time for the sequel. So after shining him with the lights, Mickey he just disappears, and like, well, I guess it's over, and that's where the film ends. Then it's like, wow, he's gone. It seems like, okay, I guess it's over now. They played a little clip of everything else, but nope, her head gets cut off, and Mickey's like, ah, bitches! But they don't explain how the other characters survive, I guess. And then there's this terrible line.
Forgot to ask her out. And he just cut her head off.
Yeah, that was a very questionable ending, and the guy's reaction is so stupid. He's like, oh my god, I was sick first, ill! Fucking dude, loser. Oh, there's a post-credit scene where, like, I guess the goth girl gets out of the prison because she worked for Mickey, maybe? And Mickey's like, yeah, come work with me. And she's like, okay, what? The Mousetrap is a really bad horror movie, but it's entertaining bad. I know I've been fucking on this whole time, but I watched it and enjoyed it. It's very interesting and colorful, I guess. Not interesting. It's fun to make fun of, okay? If you have a couple buddies nearby, which I don't because I have no friends, I recommend watching this, I guess, but there's better horror movies to watch. It's just dumb to see a guy in a Mickey Mouse suit just kill people and teleport away, I guess. And that's it for this movie. I will see you tomorrow with better horror films.